Hello guys, this is Ruben Raj and welcome back to Laravel tutorials. In my previous video I talked about Eloquence and how Eloquent works, and I have shown a demo of a few important functions from Eloquent, and I have shown a demo also for events. And if you haven't watched those videos, you can go back and watch my videos. And in this video I'm going to talk about seeders, and I'll show how seeder works. I can explain why we need seeders with a simple example. For example, here we have couple of customers in our list, in the table, and for testing purpose you want, let's say, 1,000 customers. You don't want to add customers one by yourself. Instead, we can write seeder files and we can execute seeder files, and the seeder files will create the number of data we want, and it will automatically generate those data into the table. So it's for testing purpose, and we can write as many seeders we want, and I'll show you how to create the seeder file and how we can write the code. So for that I'm going to use an artisan command, php artisan make seeder, and the file name will be customer seeder, and I'm going to hit enter, and it said seeder created successfully. So you can find the seeder files under the database folder and under the seeds folder. So here the new file is created called CustomerSeeder.php, and you have to write the logic in the run function. We have to write the logic here to populate the data. For example, in this case I want to generate 10 customer details, and I'm going to write a for loop that runs for, let's say, that runs for 10 times. And here I'm going to create customer object and new customer. Before that I'll just import the customer from app directory, import use app /customer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the name for the customer. Let's say I'm going to have the customer name as Penny, and I'll just duplicate this data, duplicate this code, and the second attribute is going to be address. Let's say here we consider US, and the third attribute is going to be mobile number, and we don't need a same mobile number again and again. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the random function, and let's say it's gonna generate some random number, and we consider that as our mobile number. And the fourth parameter is going to be age, and again I'm going to create a random function. I'm going to generate the number using the random function, and let's say it's going to be between 10 and 50, and I'm going to just duplicate the code. Age is going to be type, the last attribute is type, and it should be 0 or 1. So after we set all the values for our customer object, we need to save it now. Save. Yeah. So here what we are doing is we are creating the customer 10 times with some data. So how to run this seeder file is using the artisan command. So the command is php artisan db : seed. So we are saying, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, now we need to provide the file name here using the option class, and I'm going to give the attribute here customer seeder. So I'm going to hit enter, and it said, it's executed the command. Now I'm going to refresh the page. So you can see here it generated a 10 new data for us, so we can use this data for testing. But you can see here we are getting a same name again and again, but if it's a number, we can use a random function to generate different random number for mobile, for mobile number and for age, for type. But how could we randomly generate name as well as address? And for this Laravel actually provides some library, not Laravel actually, we can use a library called Faker. By default, if you create a Laravel application, by default you will have the Faker library, and in my next video I'll show how to randomize the names as well as the address. So in this video I have shown how to use the Seeder file and how to execute the Seeder file using the artisan command. So you can see here. So now if you want to have more data, you can just execute the command again, and you will have a lot of data, new data added here. And in the next video I'll show how to randomly create names and the country names here. And yeah, that's all for this video, guys, and thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.